Have you ever felt like your heart didn't just hurt, but felt split in two? Not cracked, not bruised, but but torn open. I once had an image come to mind that I couldn't shake. I picture a broken heart split right down the middle. And suddenly it reminded me of something unexpected, the Red Sea. When God delivered Israel from Egypt, He didn't build them a bridge, He didn't give them boats. He split the sea in half. The waters were divided, and the Israelites went through the sea on dry ground with a wall of water on their right and on their left. Imagine standing there, walls of waters on both sides, wind roaring, the ground still damp beneath your feet. It didn't look peaceful, it didn't look safe, but it was the only path to freedom. And that's when it hit me. What if sometimes God allows our heart to break open? Not to destroy us, but to make a way through something that would have destroyed us. A broken heart can be a passage, not just pain. We usually see heartbreak as an ending, the end of a relationship, the end of a season, the end of a dream, the end of who we used to be. But what if in God's hands, a broken heart is not just something to survive. What if some what if it's something to walk through? Israel didn't camp in the middle of the sea. They moved forward. And when your heart is broken, it can feel like you're walking through something impossible. Memories on one side, fear on the other, uncertainty ahead, the past chasing behind. But just like the Red Sea, the path looks the most terrifying, might be the very path God is using to lead you into freedom. God knows how long to leave the sea open. Here's something powerful: God did not leave the sea open forever, and He did not close it too soon. It stayed open just long enough for His people to get through safely. Then the waters came back together and washed away what was chasing them. The same sea that made a way also removed the enemy. And maybe that's what heartbreak sometimes does. Your heart breaks open, and for a season, you feel exposed, vulnerable, undone. But during that time, all attachments lose their grip. False security fall apart. Idols are revealed. Versions of life that were not God's best begins to wash away. It hurts, but it is also holy surgery. Because when the heart closes again, what used to chase you can't can follow you into the new season. We often pray, God, just make my heart like it was before. But after the Red Sea, Israel could never go back to Egypt the same way again. The sea that opened for them closed behind them. Sometimes God doesn't restore the old heart. He gives you a new heart on the other side of the crossing. A heart that loves differently, trusts differently, sees life differently, depends on Him more deeply. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. That's what it says in Psalms 147:3. Notice it doesn't say he pretends the break didn't happen. He binds it carefully, intentionally, with purpose. For some of us, this isn't just a metaphor. Some of us know what it is to have a heart split open by loss. The kind of loss that doesn't just change your days, but changes your whole world. When someone you love deeply has gone home to be with the Lord, the heartbreak can feel like standing in the middle of parted waters. Love behind you, longing ahead of you, and no clear sense of how to move forward. But even here, especially here, this truth, this truth still stands. The same God who welcomed your loved one home is the same God walking with you through the parted waters right now. He is the only, he is not only the God of eternal shore, he is the God of the present crossing. He holds those who are with him in glory, and he holds you as you take each painful, faithful step forward. Your grief does not mean God has left you in the sea alone. It means He is leading you through waters you never wanted to face, but refuses to let you drown in. When Israel reached the other side of the sea, they didn't collapse in grief. They sang. Exodus 15 is a song of joy, freedom, and praise. The place that looked like certain death became the story they will tell for generations. And one day you may look back and say, that season that broke me was the season God used to bring me through. You won't celebrate the pain, but you will recognize the deliverance. Maybe it's not the end. Maybe God has parted something in your life, not to harm you, but to lead you through what you could never cross on your own. Walk forward, even if it's slow, even if it's trembling, even if you don't understand it. The sea will not stay open forever. The pain will not last forever. And what's chasing you will not be allowed to follow you into the place God is bringing you. Because sometimes God parts the heart so you can pass through safely and step into healing and one day joy on the other side.